Welcome back. I'm Jill with the CarefreeKitchen.com, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make smashed potatoes. And these potatoes are everything that we love in a potato. They're crispy on the outside, tender and chewy, and they're smothered in bacon and cheese. All right, but before we get started, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me here, and I'll show you all kinds of fun and easy recipes that you're going to love. Okay, here are the ingredients that you are going to need for these smashed potatoes. All right, for my ingredients, I just have some little potatoes here. These are just like little baby potatoes, and you can use red or yellow. These are some little Dutch baby potatoes, but you can use whatever you have on hand. And then I've got some avocado oil and some butter. We're gonna combine those two to brush on our potatoes. And then of course some salt and pepper and some cheese. And then also I have some pre-cooked bacon, and we'll be putting that on our potatoes as well. Oh, and some garlic salt. I don't have that out yet. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is add some salt to my water here. And I've just got this water boiling. And then I'm going to add in my potatoes. And you can certainly boil your potatoes, or if it's easier for you, you can microwave them. Just be sure and prick them with a fork before you put them in the microwave. And you'd probably have to do 2 batches for about 10 minutes apiece. So that gives you a little bit of an idea, depending on how fast your microwave works. So I'm just gonna boil these potatoes now until they are fork tender. Okay, and now I'm going to preheat the oven for about 400 degrees while I prepare my potatoes. Okay, so for these potatoes, I'm just going to turn them out on my baking sheet here. And for my baking sheet, I just have some parchment paper on top of a cookie sheet here, a big one. And these are still warm, which is great. I just strained the water off, and now we are going to smash them. So I just have like the bottom of a cup here. And so I'm just going to smash each one of them. You want them about a 1/2 inch thick. So you can use a potato masher, the bottom of a cup, whatever works. It's great. And this is actually kind of therapeutic. So if you've had a long, stressful day, come take it out on your potatoes. After you smash them, make sure they are spaced apart from each other, just a little bit. And this is about 1.5 pounds of potatoes, and it will pretty much fill the bottom of a cookie sheet. So if you want to do more, you'll probably need more than 1 cookie sheet. All right, there we go. They're all mashed up. Okay, and then for this next part, I just have some melted butter. This is about 3 tablespoons. And if you had some bacon grease, that would be a great way to use up some bacon grease. I have some oil here, and I'm just going to use my basting brush and then put it on these potatoes. And these kind of fry up, so they're kind of crispy on them, and that's why we added the butter. The butter has great flavor, and then the oil makes it nice and crispy. Just get the tops of each one of them here. These are an awesome side to just a protein, or they're great for a barbecue. They're actually one of our favorite ways to eat potatoes. Okay, so those are all mashed. Now I'm going to salt and pepper these. Just a little bit on top of here, and a little bit of salt. Okay, and then one more thing here is a little bit of garlic powder. And this just gives it a ton of flavor. Okay, now we're gonna bake these in a preheated 400-degree oven for about 30 minutes, or until the edges are really crispy. Okay, so I've got this bacon here, and my potatoes are almost done, so I just want to prep this a little bit. And you can certainly make your own homemade bacon bits, which we like to do too. This was just some pre-made bacon that I found at Costco, and I'm just going to slice it up. If I'm using it right away, I like to just put it in the microwave on a paper plate with some paper towels and then crisp it up for like 30 seconds. But since it's going back into the oven for like 10 minutes, it will crisp up really great in the oven when it's cooking on the potatoes. All right, so there we go. Now I think my potatoes are done. All right, here are my crispy potatoes. And as you can see, they're like crisp on the edges. They are golden on top, so that is perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put a little bit of cheese on top on each one of these potatoes. And if you have like a little slice of cheese, you could cut that up. However is great. Just going to put a little pile on here. And then I'm going to add on a few of these bacon bits on each one. So then each one has like this melted ooey gooey cheese and then just a little bit of flavor-packed bacon. All right, that's perfect. Okay, now I'm going to put them back into the oven for about 10 more minutes. And that will crisp up the bacon, melt the cheese, and then make the potatoes just a little bit more crispy. And again, this is a 400-degree oven for about 10 more minutes. Here are my smashed potatoes. They are loaded with cheese, have those amazing bacon bits. They're flavored with a little bit of garlic and salt and pepper. They're crispy, tender, chewy, and everything we love in a potato side dish. Thank you so much for watching this episode at the Carefree Kitchen. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me here, and I will show you all kinds of fun and easy recipes that your family will love. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.